I am a product of impact. And so to receive a call to come and be on the platform and to minister to all of you, it is an honor and it is a privilege, and I do not take it lightly. I am excited about the Word of God.
Only God can change you from the core of who you are. Don't seek anything but the manifest presence of God.
At this very conference in 1991, that was a serious conference in 1991, wasn't as organized and all this other stuff that you see now. We had a piano in the lobby and had pretty much it. But that conference changed my life in 1991, right here in Atlanta. And I left here feeling like I could do anything for God. And I don't even have time to tell you all the things that God has allowed me to experience and to see and to do after that conference.
Impact 94 changed my life in ways that are beyond belief. And I'm here 12 years later, and I count it a privilege just to be able to pour into you this evening.
I remember back in 1998, I know this is a while ago, but I was where you are right now. I didn't plan on coming to Impact. Matter of fact, I was walking around my campus kicking cans because I just broke up with my girl and whatnot, who I don't even know where she's at right now. And somebody pulled up on me like, man, what you gonna do for Christmas break? I'm like, I don't know, man. He was like, you wanna go to Atlanta? I was like, bet. So ended up in Atlanta, didn't know what I was getting myself into, saw all these Christians, all these people hungry for the Word of God and excited, heard the gospel. A keynote speaker named James White, his message, oh my goodness, changed my life. It was at that point in time when I finally understood the gospel of Jesus Christ, ignited a fire inside of me that took me right outside the doors of Impact and sharing, hitting the streets of Atlanta up, telling people about God. I didn't know two things. I only knew that I once was blind and now I could see, but I told everybody I knew that.
When I was where y'all are, and I remember being blown away by Impact's ability to provide the young person who had fallen in love with Christ and therefore was progressively falling out of love with the world, but didn't know where that was going to put them. So now here I am, 15 years later, standing before you by grace, saying that this night is classic because once again we see the boomingness of what Impact has been able to accomplish.
The Impact movement, the name of it is very fitting in that it's definitely a movement that's making an impact on the lives of people on this campus.
My ministry with Impact has really changed my life. I can honestly say that I would literally be dead or in jail if it wasn't for Impact and the friends that I made through Impact. I actually got involved with Impact through my fraternity brother. He told me about an event that Impact was planning on doing, the Katrina relief efforts in New Orleans during spring break. And so that was my first big involvement with Impact, and I've been involved ever since then.
And I want you to know that I fully support and endorse the Impact movement. I think that it's so needed in a time where there are no more options and everything is about compromise. That if you need people that have an absolute truth, that are standing for absolute truth, that the Impact movement is something that you can really roll up your sleeves and really get involved, whether that's financial or just endorsements or just internships or mentoring, that I think that this organization is just ready and excited about men and women that want to hide their lives behind the cross and to be able to really be involved and engaged in this new generation of young believers that will not compromise, that will not set aside their faith just to be politically correct. And so I endorse the Impact movement, and I think you should too. And I know that we can give you all the information that you need to be able to plant a seed and really trust God for a great harvest. Blessings.
Oh.